right, should be good to go. Should be able to hear me and see the charts. So let's go ahead and get started. Good afternoon. This is Ifan from the Strategic Day Trader, and this is your market wrap for June 24th, 2021. SPY up about zero point 0.6 there. Qs up about 0.62. Coming into today, bullish on the market. We acknowledge that Qs could come in and still be bullish. SPY didn't really need it. SPY just looked bullish and both gapped up. We'll look at the IWM. IWM continuing the grind higher. Okay, been bullish all week on the Qs and SPY because we got the information that we needed on Monday after coming into the week neutral. Okay, we saw what we wanted to see, or what we needed to see. We learned what we wanted to learn. So stayed bullish, and market's been grinding higher, staying bullish as well. Not too much different going into tomorrow. If you traded with me this morning, you know that with the gap up, I was saying neutral to start off with. You know, we could get a pullback, but overall we're bullish. And so today ended up being a pretty neutral day there. You can see kind of a doji bar there on the Qs. SPY also narrow bar, and then IWM the most bullish. Okay, doesn't mean that's going to carry over into tomorrow. As we've seen, there's been a lot of rotation, but what's good about what we have now is they've been in alignment this week, so it's been a lot easier to have a bullish expectation on the market. Okay, all right, let's take a look at the plays from today. Okay, the PIRS was the first play. Attempted a breakout here, the first breakout, and we got kind of immediate reaction there, so I said let's go ahead and kill it for a half hour. Loss on the first breakout on the peers. Here was the gap on the PIRS. Okay, so I was just a bit early on the PIRS. Of course, timing matters, you know, and so it didn't work on that one. Eventually we got this 5-minute buy setup here. Okay, and so this, I had to wait because I didn't like kind of the sloppiness. I thought the stop was too big. So finally we did get this 5-minute pullback. So 5-minute pullback's good. Okay. And then once that 5-minute pullback fixes itself on the 2-minute by breaking above the 20 MA, then we have a nice play, just like the run from yesterday. Okay. I think the amount that they went also is about the same that they maxed out at, about 2 hours there on the PIRS. Okay, RAD gave this one a shot as well on the RAD at the open, relatively shortly after the open, on a base breakdown right here. Now, when it was setting up initially, I was not going to play this until the 2-minute 20 MA caught up. Okay, then I was willing to play this breakdown. What made this aggressive? The one major issue, which if you heard me this morning, it was going back and forth on it, was the support to the left. Okay, so initially, you know, the initial numbers I think was like a 40-cent stop. It didn't make sense to play it to 16.90, so I was going to let it go. When we got the tighter stop on the base there, then I was okay to play. Okay, and that's when I gave it a shot. It didn't work. Okay, so but the good thing is we saw it trigger, and then I said go ahead and kill it over 50. Okay, so a little loss on the RAD, and it would have failed anyway on the RAD. Okay, so yeah, kind of knew it was pushing it a little bit on the RAD, but I wanted to give it a shot, and if we get to the first target, we take that, and then the rest of the play can be a free play to see if, you know, this weekly breaks down more. So that was the idea behind the play. You know, it told us pretty quickly, all right, we're not going to get follow through on it there. Okay, and then the one play, yeah, if you were with me, that was a little bit tough. Was I was kind of rushing to get this CX into the box, if you remember, and I was looking at it and I was like, okay, I'm typing it, and then it triggered, and I was like, okay, it's still okay, it's not too late. And then, you know, the pop got bigger. I think it went all the, you know, it popped right away, and it was at like 29.30 already. And I said, you know, we probably missed it. It's probably too late. So this one, yeah, it was just a little bit of a struggle. I identified, this was also an additional gap. So it came from the extra scanning. Got it, was trying to get it typed in the announcement box. Couldn't get it in, couldn't get my order in. And that ended up being the biggest miss of the day. I don't know. I know it went past 4 hours, but I didn't figure out what the total max on this. And then this would have been a good all-day hold. So, you know, there was some other okay stuff too. GTT. James mentioned this GTT, which wasn't too bad. That worked out decently here as it transitioned out of this base as it was breaking $3. That got some nice follow through pretty quickly there. So yeah, there were some other things. It just for today, you know, the open was a little bit sloppy. I think the RAD was a little bit aggressive, and then the CX definitely a miss, and so that's tough. You know, sometimes you don't have the time. You know, sometimes you don't even have the time to put in one order. You know, if I'm trying to type it in the box and put it in, you know, I'm basically trying to do the order twice, and you know, it's just comes with the territory sometimes of calling plays, and especially at the open. So it's okay though. Stuff like that happens. So hopefully you're able to catch some of the nicer plays. I thought, yeah, the GTT was nice, the PIRS was nice, and maybe you caught the CX, but yeah, those were okay. Just unfortunately, yeah, a little bit too sloppy at the open, so I had to kind of recover from that. Okay? All right, we'll be back at it tomorrow. Hope you have a good evening, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good, see you.